Rediscovering you, thriving in your senior years, not just surviving. Have you ever caught yourself staring in the mirror, barely recognizing the person looking back? As we age, it's easy to lose ourselves in the whirlwind of family responsibilities, especially when it comes to our children. We want to be there for them, offer support, and remain a vital part of their lives. But where's the line between being a loving parent and losing your own identity in the process? The truth is, many seniors silently struggle with this, feeling more like a supporting cast member than the star of their own lives. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can cherish your family connections without sacrificing your own happiness and well-being. In this video, we'll explore 6 empowering strategies to help you reclaim your independence and thrive in your senior years, not just survive. Stay tuned, because what you're about to discover could transform your entire perspective on aging. Number 1. Define your personal space. Imagine your life as a beautiful, intricate tapestry. You've spent years weaving in threads of love, responsibility, and dedication to your family, particularly your children. These threads are vibrant and strong, representing the deep connections you cherish. But within this tapestry, there needs to be a distinct thread, a color that represents Tramu. This is your personal space, a vital element that often gets lost in the overall design as we age. It's not just about having a physical room of your own. It's about carving out time, energy, and emotional space that is solely yours. Ask yourself honestly, are you constantly on call for your children, perpetually rearranging your schedule to accommodate their needs? Do you feel a pang of guilt, a knot in your stomach, every time you utter the word no? If this resonates, it's a clear sign that your personal space needs attention. This isn't about selfishness. It's about self-preservation. It's about recognizing that you, too, deserve care and attention. You can't pour from an empty cup. Imagine a garden. If you constantly give away all your flowers, admiring smiles and grateful words notwithstanding, you'll have nothing left to enjoy yourself. Your garden will wither, losing its vibrancy and beauty. You, too, need nurturing and replenishment. Begin by identifying your non-negotiables. These are the activities, routines, or even just quiet moments that are essential for your well-being, the things that make you feel alive and centered. Perhaps it's a weekly yoga class, a quiet hour with a good book, a morning walk in nature, or simply a dedicated time for reflection and meditation. Whatever it is, guard these moments fiercely. Communicate these boundaries clearly and respectfully to your children. Explain that these aren't selfish indulgences, but essential practices that allow you to recharge and be the best version of yourself, not just for yourself, but for them as well. They may not understand immediately. There might be pushback, perhaps even a little grumbling. But over time, as they witness the positive impact these boundaries have on your well-being, they'll learn to respect your needs. Consider the story of Mary, a 75-year-old grandmother who found herself constantly running errands, babysitting, and generally being at the beck and call of her grown children. She loved them dearly, but she felt like she was losing herself in the process. Finally, she mustered the courage to establish a me-time afternoon each week. Every Wednesday, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., she dedicated herself to her lifelong passion for painting. Initially, her family grumbled, complaining about inconveniences and disrupted routines, but Mary held firm. She gently but firmly reminded them that this time was essential for her well-being. Slowly, they began to adapt. They found other solutions, rearranged their schedules, and eventually, they came to appreciate the change in Mary. They saw her rediscover her artistic spark, the joy it brought her, and the positive ripple effect it had on her overall mood and energy. Mary's story is a testament to the power of defining and protecting your personal space. It's a reminder that setting boundaries is not selfish, it's an act of self-care that ultimately benefits everyone involved. Number 2. Secure your financial future. We all want to help our children, but sometimes that generosity can backfire, especially when it comes to finances. The desire to support our children is deeply ingrained, a natural extension of the love and care we've provided throughout their lives. We want to see them succeed, to ease their burdens, and to provide them with opportunities we may not have had ourselves. However, it's crucial to recognize that this well-intentioned generosity can sometimes inadvertently jeopardize our own financial well-being, particularly as we enter our senior years. Are you dipping into your retirement savings to help with a down payment on a house? Are you co-signing loans that could put your own credit at risk? Or are you constantly giving financial gifts, large or small, that you can't truly afford, leaving your own budget stretched thin? These are common scenarios, often driven by a deep sense of love and responsibility. But it's essential to remember that your financial security is the foundation for a comfortable and independent future. It's the bedrock upon which you can build a fulfilling and worry-free retirement, allowing you to enjoy your later years without the constant stress of financial strain. Think of it like the oxygen mask on an airplane. You need to put on your own mask first before helping others. This isn't selfishness. It's a matter of practicality and self-preservation. If you deplete your own resources, you won't be in a position to help anyone, including your children, in the long run. Securing your financial future isn't just about you. It's about ensuring you have the stability and resources to continue supporting your loved ones in a sustainable way without compromising your own well-being. Start by taking a realistic look at your finances. Create a detailed budget that prioritizes your needs, including housing, healthcare, daily living expenses, and leisure activities. Be honest with yourself about your income and expenses and identify areas where you can potentially cut back. This exercise will provide a clear picture of your financial standing and empower you to make informed decisions about your spending and saving habits. Don't be afraid to seek professional guidance. Explore resources like financial advisors or senior centers that can offer expert advice on managing your finances, planning for retirement, and protecting yourself from potential financial exploitation. These professionals can provide personalized strategies tailored to your specific circumstances, helping you navigate the complexities of financial planning and ensuring you're making the most of your resources. They can also offer valuable insights into protecting yourself from scams and other financial risks that can be particularly prevalent among seniors. Remember, the best way to support your children in the long run is to ensure your own financial well-being. By prioritizing your financial security, you're not only safeguarding your own future, but also setting a positive example for your children about responsible financial management. You're demonstrating the importance of self-reliance and empowering them to take control of their own financial destinies. A secure financial future provides peace of mind, reduces stress, and allows you to enjoy the freedom and independence you deserve in your senior years. It's an investment in yourself and in the long-term well-being of your entire family. Number 3, cultivate your passions. Retirement isn't the end. It's a vibrant new beginning, a chance to rediscover the joys and interests that may have been dormant for years, while you focused on raising a family and building a career. Think of it as an exciting, uncharted territory waiting to be explored. What sparks your curiosity? What activities make your heart sing? Don't let those dreams fade into the background. Now is the time to dust them off and give them the attention they deserve. Cast your mind back to your younger self. before the responsibilities of family life took center stage. What were your passions then? What did you love to do in your free time? Perhaps it was painting, playing a musical instrument, writing poetry, or simply spending time in nature. Maybe you dreamed of traveling the world, learning a new language, or mastering a particular skill. Whatever those passions were, they're still a part of you, waiting to be rekindled. It's never too late to reconnect with those interests and rediscover the joy they bring. The possibilities are endless. Consider joining a book club to share your love of literature and connect with like-minded individuals. Enroll in a pottery class and unleash your inner artist. Volunteer at a local animal shelter and experience the unconditional love of furry companions. Take up gardening and create a beautiful oasis of tranquility in your backyard. Learn a new language and open up a whole new world of cultural experiences. The key is to find activities that genuinely excite you, that make you feel alive and engaged. Engaging in activities you love isn't just about having fun. It's about nurturing your overall well-being. Studies have shown that pursuing hobbies and interests can have a profound positive impact on both physical and mental health. It can boost your mood, reduce stress, improve cognitive function, and even enhance your sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you're engrossed in an activity you enjoy, you're fully present in the moment, escaping the worries and anxieties that can often accompany aging. Furthermore, cultivating your passions can expand your social circle and create new opportunities for connection. Joining a club, taking a class, or volunteering in your community can introduce you to people who share your interests, creating a sense of belonging and camaraderie. These social connections are vital for maintaining emotional well-being and combating the isolation that can sometimes occur in later life. Sharing your passions with others can also create a sense of purpose and meaning, giving you a reason to get up in the morning and look forward to each day. Don't let fear or self-doubt hold you back. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, "I'm too old for that," or "I don't have the time." But the truth is, you're never too old to learn something new or pursue a passion. Make time for the things that bring you joy, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Start small and gradually build up your involvement as you gain confidence and momentum. Remember, retirement is not a time to simply wind down. It's a time to embrace new opportunities and create a life that is rich, fulfilling, and uniquely your own. So go ahead, explore those passions, and rediscover the joy of lifelong learning and exploration. You deserve it. Number 4, empower, don't enable. It's a natural instinct woven into the very fabric of parenthood to protect our children from the harsh realities of the world. We want to shield them from pain, smooth their path, and ensure their happiness. This desire to help, to cushion the blows life inevitably delivers, often leads us to intervene, to rescue them from difficult situations, and to solve their problems for them. While these actions stem from a place of deep love and concern, they can inadvertently hinder our children's growth and development, particularly as they navigate adulthood and we transition into our senior years. Think about it. Every time we step in to fix a problem for our children, we deprive them of the opportunity to learn valuable life lessons. We rob them of the chance to develop problem-solving skills, to build resilience, and to gain the confidence that comes from overcoming challenges independently. We may feel like we're helping in the short term, but in the long run, we're actually preventing them from becoming self-sufficient, capable adults. We're inadvertently fostering a sense of dependence, rather than empowering them to take control of their own lives. This pattern of enabling can manifest in various ways. Perhaps you're constantly offering unsolicited advice, even when it's not requested. Maybe you're intervening in their relationships, trying to smooth over conflicts or mediate disputes. Or perhaps you're consistently bailing them out financially, rescuing them from the consequences of their own poor decisions. These actions, while well-intentioned, can send the message that you don't trust your children to handle their own affairs, undermining their self-esteem and hindering their ability to develop essential life skills. Instead of jumping in to rescue your children, focus on empowering them. Offer support and encouragement, but allow them the space to make their own choices, even if those choices lead to mistakes. Mistakes are a crucial part of the learning process. They provide valuable lessons and build resilience, teaching us how to navigate setbacks and bounce back from adversity. By allowing our children to experience the consequences of their actions, we're equipping them with the tools they need to thrive in the real world. When your children come to you with a problem, resist the urge to immediately offer solutions. Instead, listen attentively and ask open-ended questions that encourage them to think critically about the situation. Help them explore different options and consider the potential consequences of each choice. This approach fosters independent thinking and problem-solving skills, empowering them to take ownership of their challenges and find their own solutions. Remember, the goal is not to shield our children from life's difficulties, but to equip them with the skills and confidence to navigate those difficulties successfully. By empowering them to take responsibility for their own lives, we're not only fostering their growth and development, but also strengthening our relationship with them. We're transitioning from a role of constant caretaker to a role of supportive mentor, allowing them to blossom into independent, capable individuals while preserving our own well-being and fostering a healthy, balanced dynamic within the family. This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating for both parents and children, creating a more fulfilling and respectful relationship built on mutual trust and support. Number 5, nurture your emotional well-being. As we navigate the journey of aging, our social landscapes can often shift. Friends and loved ones may move away, or perhaps we experience the profound loss of those closest to us. Our children, with their own busy lives and growing families, may not always be as readily available as they once were. This can lead to a shrinking of our social circles and a tendency to become more reliant on our children for emotional support. While it's natural to seek comfort and connection with our loved ones, tying your emotional well-being solely to your children's actions can be a precarious path, often leading to disappointment and unmet needs. Their lives, filled with their own responsibilities and challenges, may not always allow them to provide the consistent emotional support we desire. This isn't a reflection of their love or care, but rather a reality of the complexities of adult life. Instead of placing the responsibility for your happiness on your children's shoulders, focus on building a strong emotional foundation within yourself. This means taking ownership of your own feelings and actively cultivating sources of joy and fulfillment that are independent of your children's actions. Think of it like building a sturdy, well-rooted tree. While the branches may reach out and connect with others, the tree's strength and stability come from its own deep roots and resilient core. One of the most powerful ways to nurture your emotional well-being is through the practice of self-care. This encompasses a wide range of activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Perhaps it's setting aside time each day for quiet reflection or meditation, allowing yourself to connect with your inner self and find moments of stillness amidst the busyness of life. Maybe it's engaging in physical activity that you enjoy, whether it's a gentle walk in nature, a yoga class, or simply dancing to your favorite music. Physical movement releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects and can help combat feelings of stress and anxiety. Self-care can also involve pursuing creative outlets, such as painting, writing, or playing a musical instrument. These activities can provide a sense of accomplishment and allow you to express yourself in meaningful ways. Cultivating meaningful friendships outside of your family is another vital aspect of nurturing your emotional well-being. Connecting with like-minded individuals who share your interests and values can provide a sense of belonging and support, enriching your life with shared experiences and laughter. Consider joining a book club, volunteering in your community, or taking a class to meet new people and expand your social circle. These connections can offer a valuable source of emotional support and companionship, independent of your relationship with your children. Finally, engage in activities that nourish your soul. What makes you feel truly alive and connected to something larger than yourself? Perhaps it's spending time in nature, appreciating the beauty and tranquility of the natural world. Maybe it's attending religious services or engaging in spiritual practices that provide a sense of meaning and purpose. Or perhaps it's simply dedicating time to activities that bring you joy, whether it's reading, listening to music, or pursuing a hobby. These activities can fill your life with richness and meaning, fostering a sense of inner peace and contentment. Remember, your happiness is your responsibility, not your children's. By prioritizing your emotional well-being and actively cultivating sources of joy and fulfillment within yourself, you're not only strengthening your own resilience, but also modeling healthy emotional independence for your children. You're demonstrating that happiness is an inside job, a state of being that comes from within, rather than something that can be solely derived from external sources. This empowers you to navigate the challenges of aging with grace and resilience, creating a life that is rich, fulfilling, and uniquely your own. Number 6. Protect your inner peace. Saying no can be difficult, especially for those of us accustomed to prioritizing the needs of our children and family. We've spent years, even decades, nurturing and supporting them, often putting their needs ahead of our own. This ingrained habit of prioritizing others can make it incredibly challenging to set boundaries and say no when we need to protect our own well-being. However, learning to set boundaries is not selfish. It's a crucial act of self-preservation, essential for protecting your inner peace and maintaining a healthy balance in your life. Just as a gardener tends to their own plot of land before sharing the bounty, you must first cultivate your own inner peace before you can truly nurture those around you. Are you constantly agreeing to requests that drain your energy, compromise your values, or leave you feeling resentful? Do you find yourself overcommitting to obligations, even when you know you don't have the time or energy, simply because you don't want to disappoint others? Do you silently agree to things you'd rather not do, sacrificing your own preferences and desires to avoid conflict or maintain a sense of harmony? If these scenarios resonate with you, it's a clear sign that you need to prioritize your own needs and learn the art of saying no. Start by identifying your limits. What are your non-negotiables, the things you absolutely cannot compromise on without sacrificing your own well-being? Perhaps it's a certain amount of quiet time each day, a regular exercise routine, or simply the freedom to pursue your own interests and hobbies without interruption. Once you've identified these limits, communicate them clearly and respectfully to your children and other family members. Explain that these boundaries are not meant to push them away, but rather to protect your own energy and ensure that you can continue to be a positive and supportive presence in their lives. Saying no doesn't have to be confrontational. You can decline requests gracefully and effectively by using phrases like, "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm not able to commit to that right now," or "That sounds lovely, but I've already made other plans. Be firm but kind, and avoid offering lengthy explanations or justifications. Remember, you have the right to prioritize your own needs without feeling guilty or obligated to explain yourself. Initially, there might be some pushback. Your children, accustomed to your unwavering support, may not immediately understand or accept your new boundaries. They might express disappointment, frustration, or even try to guilt you into changing your mind. However, stand your ground. Gently but firmly reiterate your limits and explain that these boundaries are essential for your well-being. Over time, as they witness the positive impact these boundaries have on your mood and energy levels, they will learn to respect your needs and appreciate your honesty. Saying no is not just about declining requests. It's also about setting limits on how you allow others to treat you. Don't tolerate disrespectful behavior or allow yourself to be taken advantage of. Communicate your expectations clearly and respectfully, and be willing to walk away from situations that compromise your values or undermine your sense of self-worth. Protecting your inner peace requires both setting boundaries with others and setting boundaries with yourself. This means learning to recognize and manage your own emotional responses, avoiding negative self-talk, and prioritizing activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Remember, saying no doesn't make you a bad parent. It makes you a wise one. It's an act of self-care that allows you to replenish your energy, protect your emotional well-being, and maintain a healthy balance in your life. By prioritizing your inner peace, you're not only taking care of yourself, but also setting a positive example for your children, demonstrating the importance of self-respect and healthy boundaries. You're teaching them that it's okay to prioritize their own needs, and that setting boundaries is not selfish, but rather an essential component of a fulfilling and balanced life. This empowers both you and your children to live more authentically and to cultivate relationships that are built on mutual respect and understanding. You've spent a lifetime nurturing your family, but now it's time to nurture yourself. Embrace this new chapter with open arms and rediscover the amazing person you are. You deserve to thrive, not just survive. Which of these strategies resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our latest tips for thriving in life. After 60, all for free. Hit that notification bell to be alerted when we post a new video. Your support helps us to keep creating content to help you live your best life in this exciting new chapter. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.